When you made the decision to become a child of God, that meant that you were dying to yourself. What does that mean? That means when Jesus Christ died on that cross, he died for you. He rose in 3 days to show you that he defeated sin. He defeated death. That means nothing can harm you unless you allow it to. Your thoughts harm you more than you harm you. But if you surrendered and committed and surrendered those thoughts to Jesus Christ, he would fix them. He would fix your mind. How do I know that? Because he fixed mine. I went from anxiety, depression, perfectionism, hating rejection, fear of failing, fear of mistakes, people pleasing, trying to be being boastful, like trying to be more than what I was, trying to overcompensate, just a lot, especially like anxiety was the highest one, like a lot. And then I realized, what was the point of me being baptized if I wasn't going to give it to Jesus? What was the point of me being baptized if I wasn't really going to believe that he says he's going to give me a new life and a new name and a new mind and a new heart and new characteristics? So that meant I had not fully surrendered or committed to Jesus Christ. That's what that meant. And once I realized, oh my goodness, I'm in a halfway, not even a halfway relationship, I'm in a quarter of a relationship with Jesus Christ, I got mad. So I decided to do something about it. What did I do? I got into that word. Because I wanted to know, why was I still anxious? Why was I still depressed? Why was I still stressed? Why was I still exhausted? Why was I still trying to be a people pleaser? Why was I still out here trying to worry about accolades and titles? And why was my treasures being stored up here on earth and not in heaven? Because I did not fully believe and have faith in the word. So if you're suffering from any of those things and you call yourself a Christian, you do not fully believe. That means you got baptized for no reason, boo. You got in that water and you got up and you were still the same person. You have not died to yourself. When you die to yourself, that means you fully committed, fully surrendered, fully submitted to Jesus Christ and what it is that he wants. You are now an ambassador for him. You reject yourself and you only do what he tells you to do. You go where he tells you to go and you say what he tells you to say. Yes, baby, you can have an apple. And that's on a continual basis. That means you don't, Jesus is your mother and God is your father. That's how you need to look at it. If you need any other analogy, there you go. There you go. Your mother is more nurturing. She tells you how you should act. She tells you what you should think. She tells you how to, she grooms you and nurtures you. But God creates you. He tells you what it is. He treats you just like a father. I am the foundation. I'm not going back and forth with you. You ain't getting no vote. What I say is law. If you look at God and Jesus Christ in that aspect, you will be so much more eager to read the word of God, because the word of God is nothing but your father's words. You want to know what your father think about the situation? You want to know what your father say about anxiety? You want to know what your father... Yeah, you do. You need to. Why? Because you come from him. Now, you want to know how to act? You want to know what to do? You want to know how to think, how to love people? You need to be like Jesus Christ. Everybody got a mother. Everybody got a father. Now, whether you have met them for yourself or you have had the opportunity of meeting them or being loved by them properly, has nothing to do with your spirit. What do I mean? Because your spirit comes from God. Your body comes from your parents. So therefore, your spirit needs to be listening to who created it. You are a spirit being having a humanistic experience. Once you realize that, you'll take a lot of stuff with a grain of salt. Okay? So if you're a Christian, a child of God, a child of the light, whatever you want to call yourself today, that's fine and dandy. But if you have not fully committed, surrendered, and submitted to God, that's why you're still suffering. If you have not fully believed that Jesus Christ died for you, that's why you're still suffering. Because it's like you got in a shower and didn't even use no soap. You just got in there and just made people think that you was washing up, but you wasn't. Yeah. Get into that word. God trying to clean you.